Hello, I'm Crimson Clover, and welcome back to Clover Reads. Today on r/wholesome stories, we have one from user Conscious Rush 1818 titled How My Dad Met My Mother. That's a cute title. Hey all, I just wanted to share the story of how my parents met one another, because I've always thought it was awesome, and I always hoped that I'd have this kind of story to tell my kids. Sorry if this is a bit long-winded. So it's the 1970s, and my dad is a tall, jovial, long-haired hippie dude wearing bell-bottom jeans. He's working full-time out of Sears Penny doing a management training program while attending night classes at the local state college. That's some dedication. My mom had just graduated high school and was going to get a job to help pay for college. She is a very shy, reserved person and hadn't really dated much to that point since she had strict parents. Anyways, as you can imagine, she applied for and got a job at the store that my dad worked at, but that's not how they met. She was in a different department from my dad, so it wasn't that kind of meeting. That would have been a nice meet-cute. My mom is a hard worker, but she came from a fairly poor family, same as my dad, and she had to take the bus to and from work. Well, one night, as she was waiting to catch the bus, a man approaches her and asks her for some change for the bus. My naive mom asks him how much he needs and goes for her purse. The dude snatches it and runs off with it, hopping in a car and driving away. So my mom is stranded in the downtown area of a big city and is understandably scared. Yeah, that's very understandable. She calls her folks from some bar that was kind enough to let her use the phone when she explained what happened. My grandfather, a kick-ass World War II vet, is flaming mad and wants her to quit her job. The next day, she goes into her manager's office and tells the guy what happened and that she needs to leave the job. The manager says that they can work this out, asks her where she lives and which route she was taking. The manager then realizes that my dad is a stone's throw away from there and calls my dad in to see if he'll drive her to work on those days, to which my dad agreed. Ooh, meet cute time. Fast forward a couple of weeks and my dad is still driving her to work, but they haven't talked much. Aww. My dad thinks she doesn't like him. My mom finds his 6'6" dad intimidating, and so they kind of just drive in silence. I don't honestly know what changed, but finally my mom starts opening up. They hit it off and begin dating. My grandpa on my mom's side doesn't like my dad. He came around eventually, but that's a different story. It's only like 6 months in when my dad gets reassigned to a different city, part of that training program, but he's decided that my mom is the one. He has a modest proposal and a very small ring. Again, no money. My mom isn't certain because she has just turned 19, but after talking with her mother, accepts, and they live happily ever after. Like all couples, they had trials and tribulations along the way, but they never wavered in their support and love of one another. They both graduated college, yay! Each the first of their respective families to do so, traveled the US and the world when they had a little more money, and in general carved out a happy existence, until I came along. Just kidding. They were married for just under 40 years when my mother passed away from cancer. Aw, sorry for your loss, OP. My dad didn't and doesn't plan on remarrying, but I see him often, and my awesome wife is taking it upon herself to involve him with as many family things as we can. Thanks for reading it, and please share your heartwarming stories of how your folks met. I agree with OP. Share with me how your parents met. I don't actually know how mine met. They never told me. Anyway, yay, nice happy story. Thank you for watching, and I hope everyone has a great rest of your day and a great week. Bye-bye.